If you guys were wondering, this is tea, not alcohol. Not alcohol. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are curious, about this makeup look that I am wearing, later this week I will be posting a video all about how I did my makeup, so if you guys are interested in that, please hit that subscribe button below and you guys will get a video on this makeup look here. But now on to the video. As you guys can tell by the title, this is another favorites video. It seems lately all I've been doing is favorite videos, and that's not really what I want to do on my channel, so I'm going to try really hard to do more videos, one per week. That's my goal. Don't know if it's going to happen, you guys, but I'm going to try super hard. So onward to the video. I have a new mascara for you guys. This is Too Faced's Better Than Sex mascara. This mascara is flipping awesome. I have been purchasing a few mascaras from the drugstore this past month, and I haven't liked any of them particularly. There were a few that were okay, and there were a few that I hated, and then I stumbled upon this one, which I know a lot of people really loved last year or when it came out. I just never got on the bandwagon. I have a weird thing about buying high-end mascaras because I feel like I have to use the whole thing before I can buy a new one, and the little shopaholic in me just wants to keep buying new stuff. So for me to buy this is quite a commitment. Even when I have other mascaras I talk about, sometimes they're little trial sizes. They're not these. But I have to say, I purchased this on a whim because a girl at Ulta was talking to me and I was like, gosh, my eyelashes don't want to do what I want them to, they're not as dark as I want, and she was like, get this one. So I did, and that girl needs a raise because this is one of the best suggestions I've gotten at Ulta in a long time. So this is just amazing. It holds your lashes. The brush, first of all, is a little weird. It's super big, and it's almost like it's hourglass shaped, so I had to figure out how to work it a little bit, I do have to say. The other thing is that this formulation is super moist, I think is the best way to say it. So you have to be careful with how much you're putting on. It's really easy to overdo it. But I feel like the lashes, once you do use this product, come out so long and pretty, and in my case they snatch all my latches? Move on. They snatch all my lashes and they pull them up really nicely, so I really like this mascara. Definitely worth a look into if you guys are curious on what mascara you should try next. This is definitely a good one. I like this a lot. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss, and this one is in the color Show Off. And I am not a lip gloss person. I think lip glosses are one of the weirdest things on the planet. I don't know, I just don't get them that much. Like, why would you want to put something on your lips that, one, doesn't stay on very long, and two, is sticky? I'm not big on sticky lip glosses. They freak me out. I don't know why anybody on the planet invented them, so look. Every now and then I find lip glosses that I like. For instance, I've loved the butter glosses by NYX Cosmetics. Those things are awesome. I have lots of colors in that, but I still don't wear them often. Well, Hey Claire, who is one of my all-time favorite YouTubers and my role model, and basically I love her. She talks about these lip glosses in her videos, and so I was like, Claire, you're crazy. I hate lip glosses. Well, then she said that they were plumping, and my little brain was like, guess I'll try it. So I went and picked this up, and I actually went back and picked up 2 more colors. So I really like this, and it's super easy because if I put my lipstick on, they're not sticky. If I go like this, there isn't that weird lip gloss lineage of tackiness going on in my mouth, which is so I really like this, and the color is very soft. I feel like this is something I can put on for work, or if I'm just running out of the house and I forget to put lip gloss on or lipstick on. It's not a huge commitment through the day, and if for some reason I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get a little jazzed up, just a tad, kind of to go into Walmart or going to CVS to buy more makeup or wherever, I don't have to do such a big event with my makeup. So this is something I really liked. This was a good purchase. This was a good suggestion. I have this brush here. This is by Real Techniques. This brush is from the Bold Metals collection, and this is the brush 301. It is for contouring, and I love this brush. The size of the bristles and everything make it super easy to use, and because it's longer here and thinner than this way, it's super easy just to dip into any powder and just kind of run here. It's super easy to use on your nose too, which I really, really, really love. If you guys want to see me use this brush in action, watch my makeup video later this week. It'll be super helpful. But I love this brush. I definitely think this is a brush that was way worth the money because I believe it was $25. It was a little bit more expensive for a Real Techniques brush, but definitely worth it. These brushes are weighted, which I don't even know if I can do. Yeah. So these brushes are weighted. So the heavier end is toward the bristles, then it thins out toward the bottom of the ferrule. So what that means when you're applying your makeup is that when you're applying it, if you hold it more toward the front, you're going to get a firmer application. If you hold it more toward the end, because there's already weight behind it, you actually will get a very soft application. And this goes for all of the Real Techniques brushes. So this is just an awesome brush, especially if you're contouring, because then you can actually customize how heavy you want your makeup to look just by where you're placing your hand on the brush. So you don't have to go like this and deepen it into your face. You can actually just move your hand along here and tell your brush how soft you want it. This is just an awesome brush. I love these Real Techniques Bold Metals Collection brushes. Plus, they're super pretty, which is just a plus side. Not a big Avon girl, I'll admit it. I was actually gifted this item by my niece, and when she gave this to me, I literally thought she was crazy. But I've used it since then, and I have to say I really like it. It is the Avon Footworks, and this one is an overnight renewing foot cream. It has jojoba oil in it, and this is supposed to beautify your feet. And I'll admit it, I do not have pretty feet. I don't. I just, ugh. I don't like feet. I don't even like polishing my toes that much. But now that it's summertime, I find it such a hassle. I really honestly hate doing anything to my feet. I just want to put sandals on and for them to look cute. So anywho, they look good with using that at night, and I use it and I put my big fat fuzzy socks on and I just kind of let it sit in, and then in the morning my feet are moisturized and they look super smooth. They just look awesome. So this is something that I really liked, especially for the summer. Definitely worth looking into. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't have an Avon lady when I run out of this, and I'm gonna need some. Tea break. Continue. Next, I had a little incident with my hair dryer this past month. First of all, my hair dryer was cracked, and then I dropped it in the bathtub. But there was no water in the bathtub, so don't worry. I just dropped the puppy into the tub, and then the nozzle just fell off. I tried to duct tape it, but for safety concerns, I decided against that. So I needed a new hair dryer, and if you guys know, I do work at a salon, so I was walking up to the hairstylist and going, hey, what hair dryer do you use? Oh, that's super expensive. So I'd go down the line, and one of the girls was like, I use this brand called Gem, G-E-M, and they sell it at Marshall's now and then. It's the best hair dryer ever. So I was like, I can afford something from Marshall's. So I went to Marshall's and I found a Gem dryer. This dryer is hot pink. It does come with a diffuser, which is great for my curly hair. The reason that I really like this dryer too is because it actually has multiple settings on it. So there is a speed for how fast you want it. So it's, I can't demo it because it's not plugged in. But there's different speed settings on here and different cold settings and heat settings, which I really like. And there's also a blast of cold air, which is why I really liked my old hair dryer, because if I would dry my hair with the heat, it would get kind of splintery and then it would frizz, but if I would blast it with cold, it would actually lay it flat. So I've really been liking this. I just got it, so this so far has been working really well. I'll let you guys know what I think later on, but so far I've been using this every single week this month and I really enjoy it. It was definitely worth, I think I paid $25.99 for it. It was way worth it. Definitely a good suggestion. Really liked this one. Okay guys, do you want a new app? I found a new app. This app, so what happened, I was on Tumblr and I saw this really funny post and it looked like it was reposted from something. So I Googled what it looked like. I kind of stalked the app. And so I discovered it was an app called Yik Yak. And this is what the app looks like here. It's right here. It's the little yak looking one. And so when you open it, it's really cute. So it has a feed based on the area around you. And you post anonymously. And it'll be funny things. Like for instance, this one says, Walmarts are the best. You can see the world's classy attire, get cheap movies, and watch people get arrested in the parking lot. Keeping it classy. It's things like that, and it's fun. And because it's all anonymous, it's super entertaining just because people actually say what they mean. And sometimes it's kind of mean, but sometimes it's super funny. And so every time I am like in a new area, I'll check my Yik Yak, and it's super hilarious. I don't remember, there was one the other day. Let's see. Like this one. I hate it when homeless people shake their coin cups at me. Like, I get it. You have more money than me. No need to rub it in. You know you just laughed. I know you did. But I've really been enjoying this just because, especially if I'm bored or I have to go to an appointment or I'm at some random part of the city that I'm not even familiar with, I'll turn on this and there's always something funny to keep me entertained. So I've really been liking Yik Yak. Next, I have a new show obsession, and if you guys were wondering, I have not been keeping up with Game of Thrones. My friends have been super sweet in inviting me to go and watch the new episodes. So I'm 3 episodes behind, but I haven't gone. And if they're watching this video, sorry. I'll get caught up. Promise. But, oh, so if you guys don't want to get mad at me and you're my friends who invited me to those parties and are waiting for me to catch up, you should skip through this section. Because what I've really been watching this month, is Downton Abbey. I love it. I have season 1 and 2. I just started season 2 today, but basically this series is produced and made in the UK. It is about a family in the 1920s who live in a huge, basically a manor, and it's about how they get along with their servants and how their servants interact. It's super interesting. It's just, I find a show like this really entertaining just because it's like you see a point of view from a different time period and you see how their attitudes and how they acted were so different from us. It definitely makes you appreciate some of the things we have now, just because I think we lose some of that in our day and age, just like how proper they were or are portrayed in the show. I find it really interesting. So I've really been enjoying this show. If you guys have any other show recommendations that are similar to Downton Abbey, I've been saying it wrong. It's not Downtown Abbey, it's Downton Abbey. But if you guys have any similar recommendations like this, leave them in the comments. I would love to check them out just because I've been really enjoying these period time dramas. They were super good, super entertaining. Next, I have a few jewelry favorites for you guys, and if you guys have seen my arm waving around in front of the camera, you might have spotted this little beauty. This is a bracelet I was gifted from my lovely mother. This is by Juicy Couture, and I really like it just because it's rose gold and it has the crystals, and because it's not fully round, it doesn't turn on my wrist, which I think is super helpful, especially like now, like if I'm talking, it's not turning around and I'm not clinking the jewels on counters or anything because it's just the solid back. So I've really been liking this, and it's such a subtle, pretty piece. I really like it. Mom, if you're watching, thanks. Next, I have a necklace that I'm wearing. This necklace is from Forever 21. I picked it up earlier this month and I've almost been wearing it every day. Every now and then I'll get a necklace and I just have to wear it all the time. And this is my new current obsession. It's gold and it has just a little bit of detailing, rustic detailing on it. But the thing that I really like it is because it's shaped like a triangle, this middle part actually moves. I just find it such a cute, simple piece, especially it's very festival-like, I feel. So for summer and spring, I feel like this is very much in style. So I've really been liking this. My last physical favorite of the month is a book. I know you guys are probably super surprised, but this is a pretty big book. This is Yearbook 1. It is by Rookie, and Rookie is a online blog website geared toward teen and 20 girls. And it only just started, I believe this year is their 4th year. But the creator of Rookie basically decided that the articles, the photos, the projects they were doing on the site were great for online, but they were also more timeless than that. So she went ahead and put together a giant yearbook of their best stories and interviews and anything that they did that year that she felt or her team felt was more timeless than just internet kind of stories are. So she put everything in here, and I have to say this is just super interesting because I do think the beginning of this is more geared toward teens, but then it kind of just goes to more women in general. Just advice, interviews, it's all really interesting. If you guys want to check out the site, I'll leave the link down below. It's really fun. Definitely geared more toward teens, just a heads up, but there are awesome interviews and other things like that. So if you guys are interested, I would definitely recommend going to check it out. Lastly, I have a favorite band / song of the month. I don't normally include music into my favorites videos because my taste in music tends to fluctuate, but I've had this particular song on repeat all month long and it's still playing on my computer. That song is titled Echo and it is by a band called Foxes. I'll just play a little bit. Okay guys, that's everything I have for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and show me some love in the comments. I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys, I will see you in my next video, which will be my makeup tutorial for this look that I have. So if you guys like this makeup look, then please keep an eye out for that video. I promise it'll be up sometime this week. But otherwise, you guys, thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate all of you watching my videos. It makes me so happy. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!